For many years, the Old Oaks in Milan was one of the Quad Cities' top restaurants. Cook your own steaks was their unique claim to fame. Well, now the transformation of the Old Oaks is complete with Old Oaks Winery. And Chris Larson owns the place with his dad and your cousin, right? You said, yeah.
Dad and cousin.
Oh, it's a family affair.
Absolutely.
Because you guys love wine.
Yeah, we love wine, and we just wanted to bring a little bit of Napa back to the Midwest and just kind of feature some great wines locally.
It's a great place. I mean, you said the building itself is quite old.
Yeah, the building needed quite a bit of renovation, so that took quite a bit of time in terms of process in getting that to where we needed it to be. But yeah, it's kind of an old, iconic building that we wanted to transform into make something great.
And tucked away there in the oak trees there in Milan. I remember, you know, like in the summer when you drive by there, you can hardly see the place.
Absolutely.
Because of all the trees. So we have these pictures of how it looked then, but it's you were reminding me it's been a very long time since it was the Old Oak Steakhouse.
Correct.
Yeah, long time. It was something else in between.
Like, yeah, it was a couple businesses in between, a couple things that other restaurants and logistical operations, but nothing restaurant-wise for a bit.
So you had a lot of renovation to do.
Yeah, it was a complete renovation. We totally redid all of the floors, all of the electrical, just tried to brighten it up and kind of bring some life back into this old building.
So we'll see as you have finished it. The style is, how would you describe the style inside, Chris?
We kind of went for like a rustic modern. We kind of wanted something that was rustic but not overly, you know, barn, but something that was a little bit more modern and kind of clean and nice.
Wow, that's a lot of space because you're an event center too.
Right, so that's kind of, we transformed slowly into that. We started off with the vision of just being kind of a tasting room. We've had a couple big events, and that's kind of been something that we've been booking quite a bit. So. Well,
you really want to be a destination. I look at all the seating you have there for like a private party or a, you know, a get together, a special kind, and weddings and events and live music. And look at this, a vineyard. Now, you started a plant how long ago?
We started the vineyard back in 2014. We hand planted about 3,000 vines, so a little over 3 acres.
Wow. It's a slow crop, isn't it? I mean, it takes a while to mature.
Right. So that was one of the first things that we wanted to get in the ground so that we could get a yield out of some of our grapes going forward.
It's just a beautiful spot. I mean, I didn't know you had all that room out there.
Yeah, it's kind of a little hidden gem. It's just the rolling hills, and once you actually get back there, it feels like you're really not quite in the Quad Cities.
I know, see? And not that when we love it that you're transforming the Quad Cities in many ways. The wines that you're serving now are what? These are California wines, right?
So, yeah, we have some connections to California. I went to school out in California, so we've been working with some growers and some vintners there. We've also been making wine at our facility.
Okay.
But we wanted to bring back some wines that were just different to the area. So we're going to do a Chardonnay. We're going to do a Cabernet.
So now tell me about, you do have a screw top on the Chardonnay. So tell me about that. People think that wine has to have a cork in order to be a fine wine. And I happen to know that's not true.
Yeah, it's just, it really, for us, kind of comes down to convenience. So it's, you know, the twist caps are nice because you can take them anywhere and you don't have to worry about a corkscrew.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of, the bad rap on it is, it, like you said, it has to have a cork in order to be a.
You want to try a little chard? I'll
Absolutely.
Pour a little of your own chard. So you and your dad is a dentist still, and you're a teacher.
Yeah. So yeah, second grade teacher. My dad's a dentist, and my cousin, he was a former Marine that is a heavy equipment operator. So it takes a little bit of everything.
I guess so. And is your mom helping out as well? Because you were telling me she's a teacher too.
Yeah, she's going to be retiring in a couple months, so I think she might have a gig out there at the winery sooner than later.
Yeah, I'm sure you need her, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So here's the thing, folks. They're not opening until, it's going to be June.
Yeah, first week of June.
Okay, all right. So we wanted to give you a lot of warning about this. You've probably been by there and you probably thought, what in the world, right? Old Oaks Winery. But it takes a while to just kind of, the process of all of this is not overnight.
Yeah, and we knew that it was going to take some time. It was something that we wanted to take our time and do it right. So we didn't want to rush into this and open up too soon. So we've been kind of taking baby steps and kind of growing into the space as we needed to.
You will have some food options, just like charcuterie, that sort of thing. Maybe even some kind of food truck. What is that going to be about?
Yeah, we talked about doing like some charcuterie boards, cheese boards. We talked to a couple other local food trucks and getting them out there just to kind of feature some different food and to kind of create a different food atmosphere so we're not kind of stuck with one food all the time.
And I know it's not just wine. I think I saw that you're also, you're going to do beer and whiskey and.
Yeah, we know that everyone's not going to like wine, so we have a separate bar that will feature some local beers and some whiskeys because.
Well, you know, with the summer coming up, I mean, it's going to be great. You mentioned the patio. People love that. Yeah. It's really going to do well, don't you think?
That's kind of our plan. So we have a great patio with a 3.5-acre side yard with the fire pits.
Isn't that great?
So yeah, just kind of we wanted to make an actual destination where people can come out and have a bottle of wine, have a nice bite to eat, and just kind of kick back and relax.
Yeah, that's cool. So it's Old Oaks Winery, opening soon here. It'll still be a couple of months, but if you go online, your Facebook page is very nice. You guys post a lot about progress out there, so that's cool. And another family affair here in the Quad Cities when it comes to business. That's it's really a special thing, don't you think, Chris?
I think trying to keep it in the family, it's just it's fun to work along with family members and have them be involved in the process.
Yeah, good for you. And thanks for, I know you work hard as a teacher too. What school are you at?
Dankman Elementary in Rock Island.
Yeah, shout out to the Dankman kids.
Yeah,
thank you, Chris.